This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World Is Ended. The last episode, the Judgement decided to take it upon themselves to find out what to do next to save Renaissance or whatever from whatever's happened to her. And it seems like we had some trouble there for a bit despite our efforts. And then Tatiana comes in and saves the picture for us. So it means we can't really do this all by ourselves. But at least we got something to go on. And now Tatiana's asleep. But what about the other girls, huh? Probably fine. We'll probably get through this just fine with no extra help. Anyway, we've on to the next bit. After while talking, Tatiana falls asleep. As I prepare to get her to bed, Iruka-san starts talking. Reiji, let's leave it at that for now. Pushing ourselves too much will make us blind to the obvious. I'll go reset my head at the bathhouse. Ah, then I'll come with you. I could use a shower on the third floor, but I'm more attracted to the idea of laying in a large bath. I place Tatiana in her tent and head to the bath alongside Iruka-san. You know, Iruka's probably like one of the few characters we get the least amount of time with out of all the characters, so it's probably the game finally giving us some like time with him out of all the... Although I haven't actually counted all the interactions, but yeah, I think Iruka's had the least amount of interactions with the MC. We pay the lady at the counter and head to the changing room. And once we change, we'll go straight to the bath. By the way, Iruka-san, you always take your baths with your sunglasses. Can you even see anything? Of course I do. I see everything with my third eye. So you can't see. The floor here is slippery, you know. That's dangerous. But these sunglasses are one of the official 7 great mysteries of Judgment 7. Iruka number 2 sunglasses. Kind of reminds me of some, like, some actors who would do that. They would just wear sunglasses everywhere. Although some would do it to hide themselves, but others would do it just because they were always, like, on something or whatever. I never heard of it I never even heard that was a thing. He's probably making it up. These sunglasses have the role of limiting my true power. If I take them off, it'd be unleashed and ultimately end the world. So the fate of all of us depends on him wearing his shades, huh? But wait, doesn't he take them off when washing his face? I'd ask that, but honestly, I can't be bothered to point out the flaws in his delusions right now. All that I should take from this is that Iruka-san is hellbent on keeping his sunglasses on. He wears them in the bath, in bed, and everywhere else, honestly. I still have no idea what kind of face hides under them. It's probably not even that like, if you actually see it half the time, it's not even worth it. I enter the bathroom, wash my head and body, and then get in the water, and we reuse the same CG from previous in the game. I'm at the body bath area, which is basically a reasonable, pleasant jacuzzi. I'm soon joined by the Iruka-san and go straight for the hyperjet bath. Switching to hyperjets. As the flow hits his large body, he raises a weird voice. Iruka-san, be more quiet. There are other people here. As a whisper in his ear, a floral scent hits my nose. It's probably his long silver hair. You use a floral shampoo? Floral is the ultimate scent loved by all, and it's my favorite fragrance. Just so you know, my shampoo, conditioner, and body soap are all floral and made by the same company. No matter how great the smell, mixing it with others is sure to ruin it. He sounds proud. He probably is happy because I noticed the scent. Oh, so you're pretty fixated on how you smell. Do you use perfume? How do you like it? What do you like about floral? Do you like any other fragrances? Yeah, well, let's ask what he likes about that. That seems reasonable. What do you like about floral? What do you... Oh, well, we already said that. I have this assumption that most guys would prefer to just be odorless, so I find it a bit unexpected he prefers floral. Reiji, are you telling me you don't understand what's good about floral? Oh, man. Iruka-san drops his shoulders. Looking at him makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. Unlike you, I'm not looking good or anything. I don't even care about clothes, so there's no way I care about smell. I just take care not to stink of sweat. To stay odorless, I'd really like to know what's so good about floral. Oh, very well. As your mentor, I shall suppose upon you this wisdom. And thus he's back to being himself. I'm so glad he's so simple. There are many flowers as there are many flower scents, and they're all extremely varied. Wait, what's his head? What's on his head? I just noticed that. It looks like a girl group or something like that, like an idol group probably. Or maybe a reference to another Red Entertainment game, I don't know. A single flower smells good by itself, but the scent of floral, born by combining the scents of many flowers, bring out the best of each individual scent. I think being odorless is fine, but I prefer floral for the care it gives to each ingredient. It makes me rise to new heights never before reached. Wow, I'm actually overwhelmed by how much he loves floral. That sounds great. I never really tried floral before, but now I'm considering changing that. Well, then I shall lend you the ultimate flower shampoo I gained after many scent trials. You deserve it, my dear disciple. And so, I'll be borrowing shampoo, huh? I mentioned it, but honestly I feel really bad if the girls have a negative reaction. I can just imagine Tatiana saying, "Ugh, Reiji smells like Iruka." I must say, I had no idea we're so sensitive to smell. Cool. I never really cared much about scent back when it's just me and Sakai at the base, but now more than half our members are girls. Well, I guess you become considerate of them. I nod and understand, but the mention of Wari-san makes me remember how he was today. Oh, speaking of Wari-san, what happened to him? Until noon, he was all fired up about the idea of saving Reina-san. Well, Sakai is more sensitive than you'd think. Iruka-san implicatively? Yeah, okay. That's a real word. I was just wondering if I was saying that right. Whispers that and says nothing more. Wait, does he actually know Wari-san's true intentions? I'm not sure if I should ask that directly, so I changed my angle a bit. By the way, you and Wari-san have been friends since college, right? That's why you know him so well, isn't it? Well, we've been together through pleasure and pain for almost 6 years now. But don't think that we got along right away. In fact, I even avoided him. Really? That's so unexpected, considering how close they are. Can't even imagine that. In fact, they're both weirdos, so you think they both bond over that and get along right away. It happened 6 years ago right now. I first encountered Sakai at the college entrance ceremony. He looks distant, reminiscing about the past. Not that I can tell. He's wearing fogged-up sunglasses. Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. Now I cruise to enter OK University after 2 years past high school. I pass the gates into the lair of normies wearing my battle attire for the first time ever. He looks the same at his young age. Battle attire? That's the stylish fashion I constantly wear. He started wearing that on his first day of college, huh? Wow, what a debut. That couldn't have gone well. Once the entrance ceremony ended, I passed the hall and encountered the upperclassmen. Oh, the club of invitations. I went through that too. People are called out to you from every direction. It's hard to even walk. The Tosho University I go to also has a set of period which freshmen are being fiercely invited to clubs. The club members call out to the freshmen, tell them about their clubs, invite them to dinner meetings, and thus end up gaining freshman members. Well, I only briefly went to college. I never had to deal with that, but then again, American colleges are different from Japanese colleges. I see. I'm pleased that the normies wanted to sink their planks into you. Thanks. Come on now. But wait, they went after you too, right? Actually, I was just kind of noticing the headband on the main MC. It just kind of was playing with dots on it. I can't really notice anything specific. No, not a single one of them approached me. The pitch black aura I'm clad in must have scared them off. I'm pretty sure your stylish fashion made it hard for them to start a conversation with you. I consider saying that loud, but then I noticed he's dropping his shoulders a bit. Did the fact that no one talked to him make him feel sad? He recomposes himself and continues. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. I continued walking through the campus all by my lonesome and ignored by the upperclassmen when I saw something absolutely outrageous. One of the freshmen was walking through the middle of the path. The other freshmen around him were all dancing themselves around like a receding tide. I felt like I was watching a modern Moses, the scene still engraved into my eyes. The saddening part of the story ends, and he starts saying something unexpected. Iruka-san describes the scene you only see in school dramas and anime, particularly the one where the school's top student shows up. Wait, was that freshman a Wari-san? Whoa, Jesus, didn't expect that. Indeed he was. Even I was shaken. I mean, who walks in a place just wearing a fudashi? Or fundashi, whatever. What, he still had the same look and everything as his kid? Can't make a new character model for that? Nope. Can't do that? Okay. Just a fundashi? What the hell was he doing? The image I had in my head does 180. The other students weren't intimidated or odd. They were freaked out. Not even I could understand what I was seeing. He is indeed worthy of the line of perverted programmer. You could draw out the programmer and make it just pervert. And he walks off. Truly, the sight overwhelmed even yours truly. I made my way for him just like the other students. It takes a lot to make Iruka-san freak out, you know. Wow, Wari-san, just wow. Also, during the entrance ceremony, Sakai went to the introductions himself on stage. It's for being the top at the entrance exams. I figured that I would never understand what's going on in his cranium, and decided to keep my distance from him. How can a man who makes this guy freaked out even make it through college? And so, after a year passes in college, I became a solitary entity who kept everyone at bay. I ate jumbo chicken lunches in the toilet to just avoid being discovered by the normies. Basically you're a loner, right? Solitary entity. Ah, okay. He doesn't accept that. It must bother him a lot. Eventually, it was October, the reason of the school festivals. I ended up selling dojins made by the Dojin Club I belong to. Oh, so you were in a club. I was the only member, though. ... I don't know what to say. Maybe I should just shut up. Do-a-do. On the day of the festival, I took the dojins I made myself and went to my stall. And the one doing business next to me was Sakai. Wari-san also had a stall. Wait, did he also sell dojin? Dojins made by Wari-san are bound to be perverted in R18. Can you even sell those at a school festival? No, he was demonstrating one of his programs. You know how there's palm reading and horoscopes, right? Oh, that's more normal than I expected. A point for is a program that gives you the perfect position based on your face. That kind of position, I assume. It's very like him, freaky in many ways. However, Sakai and I didn't get a single customer. That's when we both realized that everyone else in the college really stands out. No, that's not how it works. You're the ones who stand out. No one comes in without anyone approaching us. I got bored out of my mind. Decided to talk to this guy who was reading a Referral magazine. This is what he said back to me then. Life is like a game where you play the rules you're given. Well, what's your role? Whoa, I didn't even know what that means, but it sounded kind of cool. He probably didn't actually say it like that. It's probably Iruka just bending it to his own way. His words moved me. The more I realized I was fulfilling my role. I gave him 500 yen to have him given my best position. So your role was just being a customer. And since then, we've been doing everything together. It was a fated meeting. I'm not sure if it was fate it was involved, but I guess it's bound to happen. Iruka-san and Wari-san were both loners, so it might have been a birds of a feather thing. Doodle-doo. And then on April next year, Yuri joined us as a guest professor. He was doing a math lecture, so I wasn't involved, but Sakai happened to be there. And apparently Yuri became interested in Sakai's perverted programming skills and his extreme perversion itself, so he called out to him. Wait, I understand being interested in programming skills, but perversion too? Perversion too? Yuri actually said, I've never met anyone that's perverted in Russia. Oh wow, that's weird hearing Iruka's imitation of Yuri. That's Sakai for you, true to his name, so he's like Mr. Worldwide Perversion. Iruka-san sounds impressed. I'm really not sure how to feel about a man who's with worldwide levels of perversion for a boss. They started talking and they instantly hit it off and became good friends. And as Sakai's friend, I ended up spending a lot of time with Yuri too. Thus, the end of us created the unofficial club, Judgement. Wait, they were the original Judgement? And so that's where the name comes from, not like it matters much. However, being unofficial, we had no club room. That's why we turned Yuri's office into a base and spent the next 3 years until graduation doing Judgement operations. Yeah, it's kind of weird for a professor to get into their shenanigans. I finally know the relationship between Iruka-san and Wari-san and Yuri-san. So that's how it was. By the way, what kind of activities did you do? It's pretty much the predecessor to Judgment 7. Did they make games then? We are really fulfilling our destinies. Sakai played Eroge. Yuri read programming books while I lost myself in meditation. Looks like they just did whatever they wanted. Well, I can't really picture them ever uniting for a common goal together, so I guess that's like them. What a chaotic group. Did you guys have college-like normal experiences? I feel like Wari-san could be really popular if he wore proper clothes and didn't say a word. He is definitely a pretty handsome man. Whoa. What are you saying, MC? Are you into that? With nothing wrong with that, just wondering. Patches on his shoulders, the perverted bear tee, and his sandals greatly take away from that. But yeah, what are those patches for? It's probably a Japanese like trope thing or something like that. That type of thing. It's true that he had many women approach him whenever he wore clothes. However, they all basically ran away after a few seconds of talking to him. Oh. Well, that makes sense. I seem to recall him saying, I felt like asking for a bra would be too much, so I just asked for the socks she was wearing. She instantly ran away. That's too much too. How did he not get reported to the police? Then what about you? Knowing him, I think he was far from Normandom as you can. And now that I ask about a Wari-san's Norm experiences, I feel like I should ask him too. Me? Well... ... Iruka-san gloomily stares into the distance. Wait, did I just open an old wound? Sorry, forget I asked that. I apologize, yet he doesn't respond. Was Was his past bad? Does he actually know what it means to have his heart broken? As I consider that, I realize that something's wrong with him. His face is all red and he seems a bit out of it. Are you okay? Iruka-san! Iruka-san! Maybe he just passed out from the heat. Staying in the bath for too long has made him pass out. Yeah, I thought so. I drag his heavy body out of the bath and into the changing rooms. Right after I finish changing, he awakens. Iruka! He makes a weird voice and instantly gets up. Where am I? What happened to me? I was in the bath just now, wasn't I? Huh? Wait, was I abducted by Uma? Uma? Like Uma Thurman? No, I took you into the changing room. He passed out because you're in the bath for too long. The whole situation makes me sigh, but I'm glad that he's okay. I see. Iruka-san Wesley looks around and finally understands the situation. Sorry about that, Reiji, but as you can see, I'm back to top form. Rocky! Oh? Did I forget to press the button? He staggers a bit and I quickly support him. Don't overdo it. Take a proper rest. Maybe just repeat the same line twice. Sorry. Yeah, calm down, dude. Don't have to be a spaz 24/7. Iruka-san calms down. I wait for him to change, and we both head to the lobby. He gets me some fruit milk to make up for what happened, and once we both rested, we both return to the office. In the end, Iruka-san talked so much about his college life that I didn't find out what he meant when he said Sakai is way more sensitive than you, or Sakai is way more sensitive than you think. Well, save that for another mystery with a history. And we're now back. Judgment 7 Office Lounge, August 14, 2017, Friday, 11:54 p.m. Back from the bath, Iruka-san goes to the nap room while I arrive at the lounge. Guess I should hit the hay now. I head towards the sofa that's basically become my bed. I hear Tatiana's voice from the tent. She's probably sleep-talking, but I'll just check just in case. I look inside and see her sleeping. She kicked off her blanket, though, so I put it back on her, careful not to wake her. Papa, I still want to believe you. She probably thinks that he might be part of the group or something like that. What kind of dream is she seeing? There's tears at the edge of her eyes. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, that seemed like a pointless scene. I mean, I get it, but anyway, August 5th, 2017, Saturday, 7:32 a.m. The next day, like usual, I wake up at the sofa of the lounge. Tatiana wakes up too, crawls out of... Shouldn't there be a comma there? Yeah, there should be like a comma there somewhere to space it out the sentence. Ding. Normal. Morning, Tatiana. Up already? I'm hungry. So that's why she woke up. I'm hungry too, so I guess we'll just have breakfast. There's still the bun and onigiri I brought yesterday, so all I really had to do is prepare the drinks. As I eat the bun and sip on the coffee, I realize that Tatiana's barely eating. What's wrong, Tatiana? You're spacing out. Did you see something? You're not gonna eat that? You said you were hungry. Well, yeah, but it's not tasty without everyone here. Bun in hand, Tatiana hangs her head. Well, we spent a lot of time in the New World, so we often have breakfasts together. But now the only ones here are us two. Well, it's Saturday morning, though. It's normal for it to be hard to get everyone here at this time. I only say the obvious, but Tatiana turns sulky. It's normal. It doesn't matter if it's Saturday. Everyone's so distant now. I'm not having any fun. Tatiana. Also, we're all separated from Rena, too. She looks depressed. If that image is real, it means it's Rena in the New World touring computer, right? Worried if she's okay. I feel really bad for her if the obscenity meant bullied her or something. You can't trust a person with that name. Awari-san is the one who made it up, though. But yeah, I'm worried about Reina-san, too. If we had a way to go to the New World, I'd like to help her right away. We saw that distasteful image, yet we can't do anything about it. It makes me feel powerless. I want to help her, too, but I don't know what to do. She looks really concerned. I briefly thought that it's because we haven't found a way to go to the New World, but expression tells me that there's more to it than that. When we just continue eating breakfast, not saying a word. Oh, then we just get... Sorry. Same area, except it's 10:05. So, a few hours later? Sure. Now what? Ooh, sorry. Sorry. Come 10 o'clock, we're joined by Natsumi-san. Tatiana, are you... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Tatiana, are you ready? I am Reiji. We're going out for a bit. Alright, bye. Wow, they're hanging out a lot too often. I wonder. The two leave the office. It's not unusual for Tatiana to go out somewhere, but I can't say the same about Natsumi-san. This is a bit unexpected. Is it just me, or are they way friendlier than before? Regardless, if Masumi-san's with her, I don't need to worry about Tatiana. I headed to the dev room to check the picture we found for any information. Well, there you go. I guess that's what the ladies are up to. They're just doing their own thing. 1:13 p.m. What have we been doing for the last couple of hours? Well, I guess we'll find out. 3 hours into our investigation, I received a message on my phone. Oh, it's from... Wait, what? Isn't that when Reina would send us me messages? Was from that number? It's from an unknown sender. Wondering who it could be. I open it. My data is about to be deleted. Help. What? The message there is as follows. It's an SOS, but likely from Reina-san. Iruka-san, look! I quickly show him the screen. Huh? Wait, is that from Reiji? That's what I think. She sent me messages like this in the past, too. I see. Reiji, call Sakai. It's time for an emergency meeting. Right. Yep, looks like we're on crunch time now. Oh boy. I hurried up to the penthouse, called Awari-san, dragged into the meeting space, and told him about the message from Reina-san. His expression is stern. It's dangerous. There's no guarantee that's not a trap. He's clearly conflicted about it. I'm fully aware of that, but even if it's not from Ichirei, it doesn't change the fact that she's in danger, right? Iruka-san shows Awari-san the image we found in the exit server yesterday. I was saying with my rare voice. What's this? He glares at it intently. We found it in the exit server. He stopped hacking midway. You idiot! Did you seriously access it? The news completely shakes him. You mean the server protected by the same security of Arkham North? Awari-san doesn't respond to that, but the irritation and rage in his expression makes clear that it can't deny Naruka's words. Sakai, I know why you tried to give up on this. I don't want to suspect Yuri in Raiken's North either. He's an old friend of ours. I don't want to believe that he's involved with shady stuff like Kashik or Red 13. Instead of answering, Awari-san gives us his own question. Iruka, I don't believe that you could break that security by yourselves. Don't tell me that you had Chink did it for you. Wait, did it for you? Iruka-san becomes uncomfortable. That's enough for Awari-san to understand everything. Damn it! That girl is an idiot. She must have instantly realized the security of the exit server is the same as Raiken North's is. Uh-oh. What does that mean for us? Is she in on the thing? Can we hide this any longer? Is Yuri-san part of the group? Find out next time in the next episode of Our World Is Ended. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.